Happy Friday. It's the end of week 4. And this morning, I want to talk about your thing. Okay, so what is your thing? Well, your thing is your thing. Let me explain what a thing is. A thing is the thing that you do that makes you feel okay. It can make you feel better when you feel good, and it can make you feel okay when you feel bad. And okay differs from person to person. Okay can mean you're feeling calm and grounded. It can mean you're feeling energized. It can mean you're feeling happy. Now, the thing with the thing is that some things can seem like they make you feel okay, but actually they don't. So in other words, there's effective things and ineffective things. So what the hell am I talking about? Well, my thing used to be horses. I absolutely adore horses. And the problem with me is that I can't do anything kind of half-paced. You know, I can't pace myself. Everything's a sprint for me. It's not a marathon. So instead of just having one horse that I plod around the countryside on, I ended up with 5 of them. And eventually, then I got into competition, and then my thing actually ceased being a very effective thing and became an ineffective thing because it put me under pressure. So your thing mustn't push you under pressure. Now, it could be anything. And I think some people might refer to it as a hobby. Well, actually, I think a thing is more than a hobby. I think it's something that you do that makes you feel better, or when you're not feeling good, and makes you feel good even better when you're feeling better. That makes sense. Anyway, now the thing with the thing is, so for instance, going to the gym, for some people, that's a thing because they love it. For me, that's not a thing. Might be a good thing for me to do, but it's not my thing because it doesn't make me feel great because I have to force myself to do it. So my thing now is yoga. I absolutely adore yoga. It's cheap, it's easy to do. I love doing it. I don't put myself, in fact, it's the opposite. I don't put myself under pressure with it, and it makes me feel great. So what are examples of ineffective things? Well, I think having a cigarette, for instance. I know for a lot of people, you know, if you want to calm down, you wanted a bit of a break, you go and have a cigarette. Trouble with a cigarette is it's an ineffective thing. Same as maybe drinking too much alcohol. Oh, and the one that used to be my thing, that was my really ineffective thing, food. Yeah, particularly sugary food. Sugary food was my ineffective thing. A tub of Haagen-Dazs. I don't mean that size tub. I mean that size tub. So if anyone said, you know, get some Haagen-Dazs or eat some Haagen-Dazs, you know, it's that tub. And the funny thing with that tub is you get through half of it, and actually the first half of it is kind of quite nice. The second half of it is not very nice because it's too much. And then the aftermath of having eaten that tub of Haagen-Dazs definitely did not achieve what it was supposed to achieve. So the thing with ineffective things is that they are very, very short term. So, you know, the smoking of the cigarette has the positive effect just for the duration of the smoking of the cigarette, the same as the eating the tub of Haagen-Dazs, and I suspect the same as drinking too much beer or too much whiskey. So you need to know what your thing is. Now, some people think that the thing is spending time with friends. Well, actually, no, that doesn't count as a thing. Spending time with friends is essential and it's fantastic, but sometimes spending time with friends actually can have the reverse effect, depending on how the friend is. So my message today on this Friday, as we're going into a weekend, is every single one of you needs to have a thing. Now, I remember when I was a lot younger and my kids were small and I was in a busy household and I was trying to maintain a full-time job, it was hard to have my thing because there was no time. But it's essential, guys. So think about your thing. I don't know, motorbikes, cycling, running, yoga, standing on your head, painting, whatever your thing is, you need a thing. And if you haven't got a thing, find a thing. Okay, hope you have a fantastic weekend, everybody. And I will see you all next week.